Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library, and I have a box of like popular nonfiction and new fiction. So that's exciting. We're going to start with a big one. We have finally our copy of Abundance by Ezra Klein and Derek Thompson. A lot of patrons asking for this. It says it's a once in a generation paradigm shifting call to renew a politics of plenty. Look, no subtitle. You know that they have confidence in a nonfiction book if they're like, yeah, you don't even need a subtitle. Uh, we have David Enrich, Murder, the Truth. This is Fear, the First Amendment, and a Secret Campaign to Protect the Powerful. Um, 2019, a Supreme Court case. Uh, hmm, yeah, wow. So we have Last Seen by Judith Giesberg, the enduring search by formerly enslaved people to find their lost families. The subtitles are healthy. I mean, are helpful. Sorry. Uh, this is like a very evocative photo there on the cover. Wow. Yeah, this just sounds so powerful. So this is all about after the end of slavery, about families trying to reunite. Amanda Knox. We have My Search for Meaning, Free. I guess Free is the title, and then My Search for Meaning. There she is on the cover. Famously spent a lot of time in jail for murder that she didn't commit. Raising Hare by Chloe Dalton. Oh my gosh. A fascinating meditation on freedom, trust, lost, and our relationship with the natural world. It's about a woman who finds a newborn hare that's been chased by a dog, and she brings it home um and rears it, and then tries to let it go, but it keeps coming back. A new Linda Holmes. We're on to fiction now. Back After This. This is by the author of Evie Drake Starts Over, also known for her work on NPR. And this is about a podcast producer agrees to host a new series about modern dating, but will the show jeopardize her own chance at finding true love? The Tell. This has the Oprah's Book Club sticker. For 2025. It's by Amy Griffin, and an astonishing memoir that reveals how far we will go to protect ourselves. Um, wow. So this is about a student athlete whose life seemed perfect. Um, and then it says she has trauma deep in the recesses of her memory. Oh, there it says a memoir. It's funny because this was coded to me on the cover. This was coded to me as a novel, but it's nonfiction. We have a new Tessa Bailey, a dream girl drama, writes ice skating romances. Very cute. A new Danielle Steele, Far From Home. There she is on the cover, on the back. She always takes good photos. We have Chris Bohjalian, a very popular author, The Jackal's Mistress, historical fiction, looking at real life Civil War friendship across enemy lines. Ooh, wow. She finds a gravely injured Union officer left for dead in a neighbor's house. He's her enemy, but he's also a human being. Count My Lies by Sophie Stava. Good title on that one. So it's about a woman who lies a lot, and is kind of a compulsive liar, but harmless lies. But then she ends up being a nanny for a privileged family and discovers she is not the only one lying. No Place Left to Hide by Megan Lally. Oh, she had the perfect life, or so they thought. There's so many that start like that. Um, so she's trying to get into her dream university. Uh, There's an incident. Hmm. I think it sounds like she has some secrets. Oh, this is on my list, The Paris Express by Emma Donoghue. I like really want to read it, but I'm also nervous to read it because it sounds so intense. It's about this train that historically you know is going to crash. It's October 22nd, 1895, and then she goes through um all the different characters and stuff. It sounds like it's maybe a little similar to Room in that it's like just very, very intense and keeps you turning the pages. Flock by Kate Stewart. Am I familiar with Kate Stewart? It says the first in a seductive series that's become an international best-selling sensation. Ooh, a modern-day Robin Hood retelling that is steamy, intensely emotional, and utterly original. Okay, I don't think I'm familiar with Kate Stewart. I think the name is just familiar, but yeah, that sounds fun. A romantic Robin Hood retelling. We have the new Abby Jimenez, Say You'll Remember Me. This is so popular. I actually just checked yesterday to make sure that we had ordered it. Um, so this is about the guy, a guy who's as handsome as a sculpted god, but then he says the wrong thing. And then the the girl, I don't know. But basically it just sounds like they argue a lot, but probably things work out. Oh, nice. We have a new Elinor Lipman, a local author. Lots of people here are fans of her. This one is called Every Tom, Dick, and Harry, which is a fun title. And she's funny, which is nice. Um, so it's about a woman taking over her parents' real estate business. She she grew up helping them. So she's helping people declutter. Uh, I don't really, yeah, I don't know. Sounds like, I'm sure it's just like a lot going on. We have The Summer Guests by Tess Gerritsen. Nice. It's a paperback, perfect for taking on vacation. Looks a little like summery, but also creepy. Um, Maggie Bird is retired to the seaside hamlet of Purity, Maine, but enemies from her past are threatening to destroy everything. Oh, she has ex-CIA friends. And then a teenager vanishes. Last book, Dream State by Eric Puchner. This is another Oprah's Book Club book, and it says Cece is in love. There's in Montana. I'm guessing it's modern times. So they're getting married in Montana. Um, and then I think it sounds like maybe she falls in love with the groom's best friend. Ooh. Huh. It says it takes place over 50 years. That's it. That was my whole box. We will be getting these on the shelf very soon.